Alrighty, so this is the 10 random questions tag that Lupus Life did. Figured I would answer the questions. I thought some of them were interesting. Pretty cool randomness. So the first question is, are you a morning or a night person? And I would have to say kind of both. It's really hard to choose one or the other because at like the beginning of the week, I go to bed really early. I mean like 9 o'clock. And I'm up really early. And there's not really a reason for it. But at the end of the week, I stay up really late. And I sleep in. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that usually on Thursdays and Fridays, I'm working until like 10 or 11 o'clock at night when I'm finally leaving the hospital. So it makes it really hard to go to bed early. And I don't ever want to get up early the next morning. So I think it's just kind of my body's programmed that way. So yeah, I have to say both. Second question is, what website do you visit most often? Oh my gosh. There's so many that it's really hard to decide or to like even figure out. I would have to say there's like a tie for first place. If I'm on the computer, it's definitely Facebook, YouTube, or one of like the, gosh, how do I explain it? It's like a up to date what's going on almost minute by minute in Boone. Road conditions, weather conditions, events, random things like cows walking down the highway. So you never know what you're going to like see on that website, so you check it frequently. So yeah, I have 3. I couldn't even tell you one. The third question, most recent movie you watched? Water for Elephants. Watched that last night. I'm in the process of watching The Indian in the Cupboard or something. Is that it? I think so. Number 4. Ow. Crap, that hurts. What possession you cannot live without? Okay. This is gonna be really weird because you would think someone my age would say like a cell phone or a computer or something. No, that's not. I could deal with not having my cell phone. Maybe not for very long for security reasons. Of living so far away from my family, and I walk a lot. But one thing that I could not absolutely like, I don't know what I would do if I ever lost this. Is this necklace. It's more so it's just the charm on the necklace. It's very simple. There's nothing really like fancy about it at all. But my great-great-grandmother gave it to me. I was 3. I got it for my 3rd birthday. And she died that summer. So, and a lot of people are like, you were 3, you probably don't remember. It's a wonderful necklace. I've obviously had different chains since I've had this for 22 years. But she was remarkable, and I do have a few memories of her. And she was one of the people who actually helped to teach me to talk, and we were really, really close. Me, my great-grandmother, and my great-great-grandmother. Did I say my great-great-grandmother gave this to me? I don't know if I said my great-grandmother or my great-great. That was my great grandmother. I know that sounds crazy. But yeah. Necklace from my great grandmother. Could not live without it. I'd probably freak out. I took every college exam wearing this necklace. Took my SATs wearing this necklace. I graduated from high school wearing this. Every major test. I took the MCATs wearing this. Anytime I go to the doctor, I wear it. So, or have anything big, I wear it. So, if I didn't have it, I'd probably freak out. Really, really bad. Question 5. Can you speak any other languages? Yes, I speak German. I actually lived in Germany till I was 8. And my family is not military. My family is German. So, full-blooded German, speak German, go over there. Actually, yesterday was my grandmother's birthday, so I was calling over there because they still live there. Let's see. Question 6 is if it were your last day on Earth, what would you do and why? This is really hard for me. I would love to spend it with my family, but unless there was some miracle where my family could all be in one town and not. Let's see. I have an uncle in California. My parents live 7 hours away from where I live. Still in North Carolina, though. So my uncle's 3,000 miles away. My parents are about 300 miles away. And the rest of my family is 3,000 miles away overseas in Germany. So, I can't say spending it with, like, my family. That would be a miracle. But I would have to say, if I could do anything other than that, I would probably go on, like, a 15-20 mile hike through some of the Blue Ridge Parkway hiking trails and just soak up the beauty of it because I love it here. Number 6. For a zombie apocalypse, what would your weapon of choice be and why? I know nothing about zombies. Does garlic work against zombies? Or is that vampires? I'd probably hide under a tree. I don't know. I have no answer for that at all. Number 8. If you could get rid of all the songs from a particular singer, whose would you delete and why? I don't know if I could do that. Like, there's some people that I'm not big fans of, like, in general, but I can still find one song from them that I actually like. So I couldn't get rid of somebody because I would eventually like their song. So, or if I didn't, someone else obviously does. So I don't have an answer for that one either. Number 9. Are there any fears you have that you would like to get over? I have a massive fear of fire. Like, don't come near me with candles or a fireplace or a campfire or anything. I will freak out and, like, have a full-out panic attack. I had to do fire training one year at the daycare I worked at, and I kept telling them I could not go outside and extinguish the fire. Like, I couldn't. I was about to have a panic attack inside, and they hadn't even lit the thing. And I broke down outside, and it was in front of, like, all 100 employees, and I, like, passed out on the firefighters, and it was pretty bad, and, so yeah, if I could get rid of that fear of fire, that'd be great. I've tried several things, but it still hasn't worked. And number 10, what are 5 pet peeves? Pet pet peeves about anything. 1, people tell me I'm pale. Drives me up the wall. Second one. Oh, should have thought of these before. People who like cut you off in the grocery store, like, or try to run you over with their carts, that really drives me crazy. Or another pet peeve, people talking on the cell phone while you're checking out, like at the grocery store or department store or something. Get off your cell phone or stick it in your pocket. But it's like 5 seconds, you'll be okay. 4. Let's see. Need a fourth one. Drives me crazy when people pronounce my name wrong or spell my name wrong, and I know I should accept it because my name is, yes, it's Jessica, but it is not spelled with a C. It has a K, so it's J-E-S-S-I-K-A, and it's actually the German spelling. But it still drives me crazy when people spell it wrong. And, gosh, fifth one. I don't know. Fifth one. When people start randomly talking to you when you're on the cell phone. That happens a lot here in town when you're waiting, like, for the bus and random people start talking to you. So, alright, that took longer than I thought. Maybe I should have thought my questions first, or my answers to the questions. But yeah, those were my 8 answers. So, I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll talk to y'all later.